Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a little off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, what a climb! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pull it. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pullet proves too strong. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Pullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Schneider. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he put it away? Pullet looking sharp there. Xabi Alonso. And it's Xabi Alonso. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, that's neat. And it's Hullet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Xabi Alonso gets flagged offside.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Spread neatly.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Vieira cuts it out. Oh, super find. Heads it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Pull it.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, they could be caught out here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he skips past his man. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Thuram. Nesta. Here's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
2 added minutes has
Looking
been
for
indicated.
options for movement. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Xavi Alonso. Yamal. Liverpool finding their passes. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pull it. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he has been fouled there. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass somewhat off target. Pullet looking understandably energised after his goal. Pullet. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That's a nicely measured pass. Bellingham. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Yamal. Vieira. And it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Pullet. Well, it's good stuff. This is better. They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Done delicately. Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That pass has been well intercepted. Pullet. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
Vieira.
Number 10, Mbappe.
The message is
Number
clear,
14,
none shall pass.
Conte. Substitution in
Mbappe
progress.
proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vieira. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham! Just a whisker away.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Coming on the field, number 15.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Number 18, Owen.
Nesta.
Number 4, Kubo.
And it's Neymar. Vieira. Owen in acres of space out wide. And that's another throw. It's going to be another throw. He is through here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yamal, no outsmarting him this time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dink through. Cafu deals with that comfortably. Well, that has not gone well. He's gone forward. Neymar. He's through here. Cruyff. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Neymar. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Dida, will they claim to that? Bullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he gets rid in a hurry. Picked out brilliantly, now the finish! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Thuram clears it away. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Openda. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Leicester gets over and intercepts. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's hoisted clear. Owen with he rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And that is a little undercooked. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Cafu. Can he latch on to this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a goal kick. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Openda unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hernandez. And here's Messi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Chance here to counter. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nakata. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's had it taken off him. And here's Cruyff. He's got tall. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Looking for options for movement. So, what can they make of this?
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Xavi Alonso. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos heads it! They score!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Nakata.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Neymar is firing after that one.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, super find. Roberto Carlos, and it's Neymar. And they win it. Now the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Nakata. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's found some space here. Played into space out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. Neymar. Now Cruyff. Openda. Dink through. Oh, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nakata is in a really good position out wide.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Great ball, and he's in here. Played long, and they could be in here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Alonso. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. He's looking to set free a runner. Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Openda. Into the last quarter of an hour. And smartly reclaimed. Xabi Alonso. Cruyff.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Roberto Carlos. Xabi Alonso. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Owen gets into a good position. Nice physical challenge. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that could set him on his way. Can he get away here? Cafu. Now it's Messi. Messi finds himself offside.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Substitution.
Ajax choosing to make the first change. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And time is up. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Has a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Isak has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. Kaka goes short. That has been knocked clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. He's looking for the runner here. Thuram calmly anticipates. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! That's a half-decent try. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Batistuta, he's got away. Hits one! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Vieira. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Now it's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Can he latch on to this? Haaland. Cafu. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. No, it's not getting there. Quality ball. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Isak. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Haaland chasing after it. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Played back in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And the shot, Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, super ball! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Xavi Alonso.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Haaland. Gullit. Petit does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's beautifully weighted. Isak could try cutting inside here. Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Messi. Cafu. Alonso. And here's Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. And it's Batistuta. Oh, delightful ball. It's out for a goal kick. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's fabulous. Keeper's ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Now who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Now this could be a chance. And he's gone backward here. And here's Gullit. Gullit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Xavi Alonso. Gullit. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. Cafu. That's tidy.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tottenham have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And that has left him in a heap. Roberto Carlos. And here's Isak. And he's been shifted off it. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's run loose here. Forwards and with intent. That's been cut out, well played. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the flag has stayed down.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
550.
And it's Neymar. Belletti. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Batistuta!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isak. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland is herring after that one. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Out again for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Schneider. Number 8, Kaká. Number 22, Mbappe.
Oh, well played, well played.
Number 18, Isak.
Here comes in with a header!
Number 4, Serge
Ribery.
Gnabry.
That's been
Number
intercepted.
14,
That was well played,
Ribery.
well stopped.
Number 9,
Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Number 10, Baggio. Substitution.
Neatly clipped into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Neymar! Oh, taken with style. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Kluivert unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Batistuta, Gnabry. The pass has gone astray. Tottenham finding it. Shot a goal! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly...
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Looks to the other side. Serginho. And it's Pirlo. Played back in. Well, they can break here. And it's Neymar. And it's played forward. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Cruyff. Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. Pull it. Still goalless. It's Cruyff. Vieira. Cruyff. Messi. Cafu. That's a throw. Cruyff. Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff gets rid without sophistication. There will be a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Neymar. Cafu. And it's Cruyff. He's gone for goal! And he gets rid in a hurry.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
And he's had a hit! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Pirlo. Giant City Sailors applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That's a sharp pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. Cafu. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Pirlo. Serginho. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cruyff. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Neymar is there and he can get that clear. That has not gone well. Serginho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cruyff. Oh. Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time...
And Cruyff! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 42
Just
minutes,
so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Lion City Sailors grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Added time.
We expected better, and so did he. Quality ball. That is good alertness. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Cafu gets across to intercept that. There's the whistle for half-time. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, either looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are back underway.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vieira. Messi. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Cruyff, looking understandably energised after his goal. Vieira! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. He's got the shot away! In he goes again! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
70,987.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Lion City sailors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Defending of the desperate variety. Serginho. Cruyff. Now Saliba. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
8.
actually.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Gullit. Substitutions taking place.
Vieira. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Odo. And it's Vieira. Here's Vieira. Looking tidy in possession here. Cruyff. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Owen. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he welcomes it in.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, can he get onto this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Pirlo. Vieira. And he's searching. Vieira! That's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Lion City sailors have their third corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And now they can clear their lines.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes have
Cristiano
been indicated.
Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Brilliantly cut out. Rafinha looks to the other side. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against. This opposition defence is going to have its work cut out, trying to keep him quiet.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Neymar.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rafinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the pass is intercepted. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Messi. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
He's got the shot away! Caught offside that time. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu. That has been knocked... Heads it! He's missed, but not by that far. Rice. And it's Messi. That's headed upfield. Big chance! Cafu. And that has left him in a heap. Koundé. Messi. Rice. And Jordi Alba. Rafinha. And it's Jordi Alba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rafinha gets across to intercept that. Jordi Alba. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's onside. Ball driven towards the far post. Cross from Cafu. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Jordi Alba. It's Pedri. Messi. And Rafinha. Now it's Pedri. Pedri. Rice. Lewandowski. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Messi. And he skips past his man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And he cuts out the supply. Lewandowski. Pedri shifted it to the flank. It's a mighty effort! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Messi has it in a wide position. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Just eases him off the ball. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And the keeper's got it again. Xavi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal. Big header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Cafu. Xavi Alonso. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He has found a way through. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Haaland. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's found a way through. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rice. Rafinha. For Rice. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Lewandowski. Now the finish! Just off target.
Lewandowski did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Roberto Carlos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Oh, sweet feet.
Nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gets his pass away. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Pedri. Messi. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's well spotted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Has a shot! And he's managed to get rid.
Cruyff, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played back in. Picked out brilliantly. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been cleared.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé for Rice. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
1 minute to add according to the board. And it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Looking tidy in possession here. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gets his pass away, and it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cafu. Xavi Alonso.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's picked out the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for the run. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Drogba can get it clear. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. And here's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without complication. That's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. He's not got that quite right. Roberto Carlos, Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ruben Dias. Chooses to go cross-field. So we're still where we started right now. Messi. Neymar. Hullet. Oh, important interception. Yamal. Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Neymar. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland. Ball's gone out of play. Managed to get himself offside. Saka. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Rice. Messi. And he's straight offside. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Pull it. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's neat. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's well seen too. Haaland. Xavi Alonso. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Drogba. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Nesta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Drogba. Saka. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Neymar. Neymar touches it back. Xavi Alonso. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Messi. Now it's Haaland. And the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
72,306.
That's headed upfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. And here's Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Just too much on that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieira. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Hits one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Haaland. He's had a shot! Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Quality ball. Haaland might just make this.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cafu. That's a throw.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Messi. And here's Hart. Real chance! Pulls it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Some resolute defending there. That looks a good ball through. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi. Now it's Haaland. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Neymar. Ruben Diaz.
1 minute at a time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly
And
so.
we come to you now with a quick
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And they've got a throw. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nedved, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Sergio Busquets, national team boss, was once quoted as saying, if you watch the whole game, you won't see Busquets, but watch Busquets and you'll see the whole game. And I think, to be honest, that sums him up perfectly.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Messi. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Dida claims it. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. Germany looking to pass their way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looks to the other side. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Neymar. And here's Cruyff. Has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Nicely worked. Oh, that was vital. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So it is still 0-0. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, important interception. Cafu. Nesta. For Xavi Alonso. Vieira. And here's Haaland. And here's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ribéry.
Germany clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Drogba. Threads one in. Had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. That is a brilliant interception. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schmeichel can claim that. Ribéry. And it's Gerrard. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Who played through for the wide man. Gerrard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Cafu. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Lahm. Chooses to go crossfield. Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Nedved. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
Could be danger here. Nesta clears. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Vieira. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Real chance! It's a loose ball. Cafu could try cutting in. Chance for the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Tar. Rivaldo. That's Busquets. Gerrard. Tar. Busquets. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Keeper sees it all the way. Bale. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
The attendance for this match was
Gerrard.
70,987.
He's in space and looking for options. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, it's come loose. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! Now it's Mbappe. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Neymar. And here's Haaland. Pass somewhat off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vieira. And it's Xabi Alonso. Cafu. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's Vieira. Rivaldo. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Haaland. Half an hour gone in the second half. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Germany desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, nice touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos. And it's Nesta. For Messi. Nice defending, physical and effective. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, this
and
looked
quick
the
announcement.
most...